Hey guys, what's going on? Should button this up. It's your boy Gen Z Explorer back with another review. I'm going to review my Greek cruise that I did last year in August of 2022. So yeah, I'm gonna split this video up into two different parts. So it'll be two separate videos on YouTube. First part, which is this part, I'm gonna be reviewing the boat, which is Norwegian Jade. I'll be reviewing that. The next part, I'm gonna review the different ports. There was 7 different ports. Each day we were at a different port. So I don't want to put all of that and make the video an hour long. So yeah, and as always, I'm gonna review this boat doing in terms of the basic necessities of life. So that's food and water, sex, which is your social life and interacting with people and all that stuff, and then shelter, which is the ship spaces and your room and all that. So yeah, let me get started. So to start with the food and water, forgive me if I run off camera because I may be looking at my notes. There's a lot that happened in Greece. Oh my god, there's a lot. Anyway, to start, yeah, the buffet. The buffet was amazing. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe the food that I was eating at a buffet. Oh my god, it was so good and there was so much. The buffet was kind of small, right? It was kind of small, but still they had a lot of different theme nights. They had like 3 different stands. One night they had like rice with oysters in there. They had some prime rib. I think they had brisket even one night. It was amazing. All of this is in Greece. We never actually had any Greek food, oddly enough, on the boat, on the buffet. But anyway, food was amazing. Oh my goodness. And then what Norwegian did, I didn't find this out until the end, is they sneak a specialty dining in your standard booking. So you can go to one of the specialty restaurants that charge you an extra fee. I had a bunch of sushi. It was amazing. I was too full to eat the sushi, so I had to tell my friends, hey, come help me eat the sushi, But it was amazing, the little bit that I did have. Anyway, keep that in mind. They sneak a specialty dining in there. We tried one of the free restaurants. I tried two of the free restaurants. First one I kind of forgot. I remember it tasting good. I don't remember what I had, but I remember it tasting good. Second one, try and post that picture next. But yeah, you'll see. What happened? Oh yeah, we all sat down and they gave us a table. We kept switching tables and this, that, and the third. We all sat down. We just kept ordering different stuff, right? And I got like the steak, and my friend next to me, she got like some steak and stuff and whatnot. Well, it turns out I actually ate her steak, which was really good, really good. She's gonna see this part and she's gonna laugh. Cause I ordered medium well. So I think I ordered medium rare or something, and she ordered like medium well or well and whatnot. And as I cut the steak, I was like, this is kind of good. This is kind of good. And then her steak came out, and she was like, oh man, this isn't cooked all the way through. What in the world? She was like, why is it so red? I was like, I don't know. She was like, did you order medium rare? I was like, yeah. She's like, you're eating my steak. I was like, oh shit. Oh, I was halfway through the steak, and I just told her, I was like, yeah, your steak is really good. I was being a complete shithead about it, right? Anyways, yeah, the food was really good at that restaurant. I had the steak with some fries, and then I think she had to reorder her steak. She ended up getting something else. And then somebody had like some fish, and then there was some pasta in there too. Then they had these shrimp wrapped in bacon. Oh, oh my God. That is the greatest thing that has ever been invented. I promise you. Oh my goodness. Because the shrimp by itself, listen to me very closely. Come here. Come here. The shrimp by itself, oh my goodness. The shrimp by itself was so juicy and delicious. Oh my goodness. Sometimes the shrimp is undercooked and you're like, this is too crunchy or too raw. Sometimes it's too overcooked. You're like, this is too burnt or doesn't have enough flavor in the shrimp. You know how shrimp is sometimes, where it's got too much flavor. This shrimp was grilled, sauteed, or cooked, whatever the hell they did, to perfection. Oh my goodness. And then the bacon by itself. Normally bacon is either too crunchy or it's not cooked enough. You know how it is with bacon, right? It's either too crunchy, you bite it and it just breaks, or it's not crunchy enough to where you bite it and you gotta, right? Listen, the shrimp, the bacon and the shrimp by themselves were perfection. And then you wrap them in one another. Oh my goodness. it's like the shrimp was perfectly salted. Like the juices from the bacon were perfectly salting the shrimp, and then the shrimp was perfectly unsalting the bacon. It was the greatest thing that I've ever eaten in my life. Actually, one of the greatest things. It's to die for. Again, this was one of the main dining rooms on Norwegian Jade. I promise you, it was amazing. I spent that long talking about one dining room, but whew. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah. There was food and water, right? So before I went on board, I learned this from my previous 2 cruises. I looked at Norwegian's ship app, and they let you order so many, bottle of waters before you get there, and then when you get there, the water is in your room and stuff. I had pre-ordered some water because I said I'm gonna be in Greece. It's gonna be islands. I know it's gonna be hot, right? And stingy with the water, so I said, well, why don't I just buy my own water first? And that was a great idea. I had water throughout the day, throughout the cruise. It was enough. I think I bought the 8 1-liter bottles. Yeah, 8 1-liter bottles, and it was enough for the whole cruise. So I even had enough to share. So do that if you can. Drinks. I didn't know this either until the end of the cruise, and I'll tell you how I found that out in the social life section. They give you unlimited drinks. They sneak that in there too, which is very, very dangerous. Oh my God, that's a very dangerous thing to just sneak into somebody's standard booking. Let me tell you why, right? There were so many pineapple and Malibus that I had, and then like I said, he was like, hey, what you want? I said, oh, pineapple Malibu. He was like, light or strong? Light what? Light what? Light what? Strong. Ah, there we go. He was like, yeah, you say light, I don't hear you. Strong? I got you. I was like, wow. Oh my goodness. But we drank so much in Greece. It was ridiculous. There was Long Island, rum and cokes, sex on the beaches, tequila sunrises, old fashions, whatever you can think of. There was a lot of that. There was a lot of alcohol. There was one guy on board. The drinking age is 18 in Europe. So there was one guy on board. They called him. He called himself Captain Long Island, because every time you saw him, he had a Long Island in his hand. The entire cruise. It was ridiculous. I never saw him with a normal drink in his hand. I promise you. If you go to Europe, be prepared to drink. Warm your liver up, because they know how to party. They know how to drink over there in Europe. Trust me. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I had unlimited drinks. The alcohol was so smooth. The way they make the drinks, you don't really taste the alcohol. It just tastes like juice. It tastes like juice, so you gulp it down. Next thing you know, the world starts spinning. You're like, oh. You like the Mr. Krabs meme? When I learn how to edit videos, I'm going to start putting those memes and stuff, and whatnot. So, but yeah, that is food and water. Now on to, give me a second. Social life. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we can talk about social life. I might stop calling this sex. It sounds a little creepy now that I think about it. But social life. Let me know what you guys think. Sex or social life, which would you prefer? And then I explain it. But anyway, social life. I'm gonna give this one a 12 out of 10. Oh my God, it was so easy to meet people. Europeans are some of the friendliest people on the planet, and I did not know this. I was like, whoever said that Europeans are like cold and mean and dark and stormy, that was the biggest lie has ever been told in the history of history ever. Not gonna lie to you. At least today's Europeans. We're not gonna talk about history. Anyway, yeah, Europeans are some of the nicest, friendliest people ever. I just sat in the hot tub and everybody was willing to start conversations, Even the Americans, I met a few Americans on board. They were from all over. Some were from Texas, New York, Miami, Atlanta and stuff, like me. But anyway, even the Americans I met on board, they were all so friendly, so receptive to everything. It was like, hey, you want to do this? Let's do that. Let's do this. You want to do this? Let's do that. It was very easy to meet people, very easy to socialize, very easy to just say hi, how you doing? Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Very easy to just mingle and converse and start things. Even if you know the languages and stuff, it's very easy because listen, all foreigners are conscious about their English. So if you just, if you work with them a little bit, they want to talk to you. Just keep that in mind. But yes, overall, it was very friendly, Very easy to meet people. The staff was nice. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. And oh yeah, let's go to that next. So like I said, the passengers were very friendly. The crew, oh my god, so amazing. This cruise, I would say, yeah, this cruise probably had the best crew out of all the cruises I've been on. They had the friendliest crew members, the best crew, hands down. 10 out of 10 for the crew, promise you. One time I sat in every time I went to the buffet, I would see like a few of the same people, and this one guy caught me. He was like, you're in your favorite spot. I was like, oh, you caught me. I didn't even know you remember me. Oh my God. And then when we got off the boat, I forgot the port. I saw him, and he was like, hey, it's you. I was like, hey, you remember me. I was like, and we introduced each other. We introduced ourselves, and then I walked around with him for a little bit, you know, because they can get off the port, they can get off the boat from time to time and stuff. So I walked around with them for a little bit, and then went back to the boat. What else? Oh, this is very important. So I'm gonna tell you how I discovered that I have unlimited drinks and a specialty dining package. So I was sitting at this little Asian restaurant, because I love Asian food. I would kill somebody for that anyway. What did I do? Oh yeah, I was sitting there, and I had this Filipino waitress. She was like, hey, how are you? Great to see you. Let me give you a seat, this, that, and the third. She was like, you want something to drink? I was like, oh, no. I don't know if I can. I spent a lot of money already on drinks. She was like, no, you have to. She was like, let me see your card. And I showed her my card. Give me 10 seconds. I'm going to get my card. It's the right one. Here we go. This is my card. And so it might be backwards in the video. I don't know how to undo that, by the way. What? Yeah, you see the 1D? That means that I have a specialty dining package, and then the PBP means premium beverage package, or something like that, you know? So she took my card, swiped it. She was like, yeah, you haven't used your specialty dining either. Oh my God, you got unlimited drinks? You haven't paid for any drinks. I said, listen. You know how you find money in your pockets when you do laundry and stuff? That's what this felt like. Honestly, that's what this felt like. I was like, and then at this point, I swear she was trying to take advantage of me. I'm just kidding. She was trying to take advantage of me, you know, because she was like, yeah, get you more drinks. Here, drink more. And here's more sushi. She was trying to fatten me up and get me drunk at the same time. I know what she was doing. She's not slick. I don't think she'll ever see this, but I'm just making a joke, guys. Obviously, she wasn't, you know. She was just trying to help me out. But anyway, that's what I mean by the staff was very friendly on that cruise. Yeah, because I didn't know, right? This was only my third cruise, and I was just happy to be here at this point. I was happy to be a part of the furniture, honestly, and whatnot. So, but yeah, the staff was very friendly. The people were very friendly. What else? Oh yeah, meeting people of the opposite sex. So, let me see. Again, just like the Royal Caribbean cruise that I reviewed, guys trying to meet girls. Again, it's very simple. You don't gotta be pressed. You don't gotta be excited. You don't gotta be all, hey, yeah, I'm trying to get laid. You don't have to do all of that, right? If you get laid, you get laid. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. It happens, you know. But it's very easy to meet women, you know, especially on the boat, honestly. It's very simple. Just say hi, just, you know, ask to hang out, sit in the hot tub, you know, sit at a bar somewhere. It's simple. You don't gotta worry. You don't gotta be all, yeah, you know, just simple, hey, where you from, who you here with. You know what I mean? It's just simple conversation starting techniques. You don't gotta freak out or nothing. And this is at any point. You don't have to be drunk. This is what I like about Europe. You don't have to be drunk to meet people. You can be because you're on a cruise, but you don't have to be drunk to meet women. Ladies, I didn't notice any real complaints about guys being creepy on the boat, honestly. Yeah, again, everybody was there to have fun and this, that, and the third. I didn't notice any bad reactions from anybody or any creepy guys doing anything creepy. But I didn't know. That's just me. Again, don't take my word for that, ladies, because I'm not a lady, obviously. So, let me see what else. Yeah. I think that's it for social. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the friends that I made. Let me see. I made a couple of friends from Miami, a couple from New York. Actually, there was a bunch of people from Miami. They were lit as always. A bunch of people from 2 people from New York. They were lit, of course, as always. Shout out to them. Shout out to my friends in Miami. Um, then there were these people from London and Spain. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Listen, listen, listen. You throw in Miami and New York with Spain and London. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna get no sleep. You're not gonna have a liver. You can't do nothing straight. Nothing. Nothing. I remember at some point, I don't smoke, right? I don't smoke. I really don't. But at some point, I ended up drunk with a Spanish cigarette in my mouth somehow, some way. I might post that clip. I might not. I don't know. But I just remember that much. And then there was this girl I met. She was from Spain. She told me that in Spain, yeah, this is normal. They party from like Friday night until Sunday morning. I said, what? Friday night until Sunday morning. I said, what the hell? What? How you, what? I couldn't comprehend. There were these guys from London. Every time I saw them, they were doing like some weird dance with their legs. You can't see my legs, but it was crazy. They were doing something with their legs, and they were doing something on the dance floor, and and whatnot, and this, that, and the third. What else did they do? At one point, there was this other guy from Israel. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Rob. You know what I'm saying? He know who he is. I'm gonna give him a big shout out because he was lit the whole time. He was 18-year-old guy, just straight from Israel. Just lit as all get out. Every time I saw him, he was, hey, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? And I know what you're thinking, right? So I would look at him for 10 minutes in the club, and that's what he was doing. That's what, hey, what's up, bro? And then I would look away, like just walk around, go to the bathroom, buy a drink or something. 10 minutes later, I look back at him. What's up, bro? Hey! He was still doing that. And this continued like the entire cruise. It was nonsense, I promise you. Bunch of nonsense. It was crazy. What else? I vividly remember, I'll wrap this section up by saying this, but I vividly remember there was a time, one where we all got together. It was like 20 of us. We all took a shot and whatnot for somebody's birthday. I'll post that clip. Afterwards, I remember watching two guys from London. I remember watching them like dog walk somebody. So somebody's on their hands. His partner has his friend, not his partner. His friend has his legs, and they're just walking around the dance floor. And me and the guy from Israel just hyping them up, you know what I mean? And this, that, and the third. I led a line dance at one point. It was ridiculous, okay? You go to Europe, you better be ready to party. That's it. And now we can wrap this up with shelter. So I had I got the room with no windows, as always. 'Cause, it's just me. And then my suitcase ain't really that big. I'm 5'8", so I'm not really tall, but it was comfortable enough for me. I've heard people that are 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", they're like, yeah, the room's nice. It's nice size. It's not too crumbled and whatnot, this, that, and the third. I did get a chance to see some balcony rooms, though. And those rooms were fairly large and whatnot, so keep that in mind. But if you're booking, you don't have to book the biggest room you see. I haven't tried the studio rooms that they have. I've tried the standard room, the standard no window room that they have, so keep that in mind. The ship was really small. I don't know, this was the smallest ship I think I've been on, and oddly enough, to me it was the funnest. Maybe because it was in Europe or whatnot, and this, that, and the third, but to me it was the funnest. The entertainment, I forgot to talk about the entertainment. Damn. Need my watch. But the entertainment on board was great. Yeah, they had like some dance party one night. It was kind of empty. It was only like 40 or 50 people, but it was, I don't know, it was fun because you had somebody teaching us the moves to some of the songs. Then you had like the European. This is why I love Europeans. It's like even if they don't know how to dance, they're gonna get on that dance floor and just look like a dying animal or something. But that's why I love them, because they're like, I'll get up and do whatever I need to do to have fun, and they're lovely at it. So yeah, what else was there as far as ship spaces? Oh yeah, there were quite a few bars and lounges But I don't know. I didn't see too many people just hanging around. Just felt like everybody was hiding somewhere. I didn't know where, but I still managed to make friends and meet people and stuff like that. So it wasn't really that big of an issue, honestly. But yeah, there wasn't like a lot like you see on some of the videos, some of the larger ships. It honestly, I think this ship is perfect for like. Actually, I'll just keep that in the next part. Yeah, ship spaces. There weren't a lot, but it was very, very easy, I would say. Very easy going, very simple, I would say. So, not sure if that made sense. Oh, okay. Lastly, who is this perfect for? Oh, I forgot to put all of that in the social life. But anyway, this is perfect for everybody. And passport boys, you finally got one. You finally got a cruise that I can recommend for you. You know what I mean? I know what y'all been waiting on it. Y'all been waiting on it. Finally got one. You meet a lot of people from Europe on that cruise. There were a lot of people from Spain, people from London, people from like Scotland, Norway, Portugal, So if you're a passport boy, you're into that sort of thing, then that would be one that I recommend for you. There was actually a girl who, this is irrelevant, this is a new section. Ladies traveling by yourself, I would recommend this for you. You'll see when I talk about the ports, but I remember when I was in Greece, Athens, Greece, because I flew in the night before. When I was in Athens, Greece, I saw this lady walking around, a bunch of ladies actually, by themselves, just singular, walking around 3 a.m., facing the phone, down alleys and roads and stuff. I was like, what in the world is going on? I said, am I dreaming? What is this? What is happening here? So keep that in mind. It's very safe, oddly enough. I saw a lot of ladies doing this, honestly. Even on the cruise, I met a girl from Australia who was by herself. She was supposed to come with her. I don't want to get all into that. She was supposed to come with people, but something happened and they couldn't come. So, yeah, but she ended up having to do everything and this, that, and the third by herself. Yeah, and she had a blast. She enjoyed herself. She was young. She was younger than me. So, yeah. What else? Who is this not perfect for? I am black, and I have now become multicultural. I didn't grow up multicultural. I grew up all black, but now I'm multicultural, obviously. So I will tell you this: if you are not a huge fan of a bunch of white people, I would not go on this cruise if I were you, because that's what's going to be on the boat. Like if a bunch of white people actually scare you, then I would not go on this cruise, honestly. Because I know some people have like an issue with that and this, that, and the third. I don't. I had a blast. And if you're curious, I would encourage you to give it a shot. But again, if you're afraid of a bunch of white people, then I wouldn't go on this cruise. So, yeah. That's it for Norwegian Jade. That is my Norwegian Jade review. Again, I'm Gen Z Explorer, and my Instagram is nauticalnonsense_1. One day I'll do a video showing where that came from. But like, share, and subscribe this video, and the next one where I talk about the ports, because that one's gonna be lit. Well, no, this one was my favorite video so far. So, yeah. Adios.